Welcome in, everybody. I think. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that I'm live. Why does my game capture do this almost every time I switch scenes? Hope everybody's having a great Monday. There we go. There we go. Got it working. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a great Monday so far. I had fun earlier watching Sammy stream some Mass Effect. I was filling out a job application just now, so that's why I'm a little late starting. I was also in the middle of. Thank you, Sammy. I was also in the middle of doing the Team Rocket warehouse on Five Island in the post game of Leaf Green, so I had to get out of that as well. So I had a couple of different things going on all at once. Yeah, it was definitely fun. I would love to get back into playing it. I just don't ever really have the focus to sit down and just hammer it. I'm going to switch it to nighttime. We're still working on the same stuff that we were: shiny drift blim outbreak, drift lunar drift blim outbreak, fighting outbreak shiny, and shiny poison alpha. So gonna need 125. Um, I did figure one thing out, Sammy. The next time we stream together, yeah, the next time we stream together, we need to get everybody to either like split between our streams or be on my stream because I didn't get any ad revenue yesterday. Actually, I think Stacy could watch on yours because she's a subscriber on my side, anyways. So, but we'll figure that out. I'm not terribly concerned about it. I had fun playing Zomboid yesterday, so. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not terribly worried about it. I noticed that when I was looking today. Yeah, I sort of feel about Mass Effect the way I often feel about Dragon Age Inquisition. Like, once I get going, I really enjoy myself, but it takes me forever to really get going. Yeah, I got you. I was going to send them yesterday, and then we got busy with Stacy, so. Yes, we were. I actually figured out how to level up my welding skill finally, and then still destroyed the vehicle I was trying to fix. Yeah. And then Friday I had fun with Breath of the Wild. It's always a good time. It was another one of those streams where I accomplished a lot but didn't feel like I had accomplished that much. So. Definitely better than Thursday's stream on this. I was kind of struggling by the end. Which I guess not immediately getting all of my targets and stuff is good, because that's what makes it a challenge. I had to remember how to play again. You would think I hadn't been playing this game for the last 2 weeks. I'm hoping that my wheel spins for the Cornet Highlands are a little less specific. Maybe just any Outbreak shiny, or just a random shiny of, whatever. Again, the challenge is fine, because this is the challenge series, but hey, that second Bidoof is not a satchel. Every time I've come up that way, since I started doing this run, I thought that Bidoof was a satchel. Although if you're okay with overfeeding your Bidoof, it could very easily be a satchel. Just feed it all the berries you have in your actual satchel. Oh, Sammy, I did phase earlier when I was recording my 20 Shiny Alphas video. I got another regular Magikarp in Zone 2. Which I hope I didn't delete that video. I'll have to check that after stream. No, I think I was gonna go move it, and I didn't because my OBS froze up my computer. And so I had to sign out and go back, log back in, and then I just forgot about doing that. So, video's still in the folder. I just haven't labeled it and moved it. I did go into Zone 2 earlier while I was hunting, and the Budu, one of the Magikarp by the first bridge, both of the Starmie that spawned over by the Alpha Starmie, and the Pat Rat on the rock were all Alphas. Yeah. Okay, I don't need a Shalfa Ghastly right now, because my luck it would despawn before I could catch it. Yeah, so that there were a ton of alphas as I came in. I actually think the Staryu that spawns on the other side of the first bridge you cross was also an alpha, but I didn't see. Hey, Daph. How's it going? Yeah, it was a crazy number of alphas. Good, glad to hear it. Guess I'll go ahead and make it night again. Sammy, do you have the kitten? Okay. I was gonna say, she's been laying in here all day, so... Oh, I won't. I was just wondering. Another Tangrowth. That's not helpful at all. Hey Stacy, how's it going? There's a shiny Ghastly, but not an alpha. Ah, that is part of why I've been trying to keep it nighttime. That adds some extra spawns for me to get, but very not helpful when I can't quite seem to sync up the two things I need. But I won't say no to a shiny Ghastly. Having Bascule Legion definitely speeds up the travel through here. Because then if I happen to miss a jump somewhere and land in the water, I don't have to wait till I get the drowning animation to do anything. Okay. Definitely like the way they made his shiny look on this game. I think even ZA struggles a little bit with Ghastly's color. Not much, but either of those are helpful. Every time I ride past this Tangrowth, I hope that it's not shiny because of how much trouble I originally thought I was having with a grass type alpha. Although I really like Tangrowth and Tangela. You get Tangela too late in the Kanto games for me to have ever really used him. And then I was going to use him on my... Yep, Spinach Spaghetti Monsters. I was going to use Tangela and Tangrowth on my sword badge quest that I'm been sort of messing around with, and ended up getting shiny Pikachu before the second gym, so... Hey Sammy, could I borrow you for another cup of coffee? Oh, you alright? For certain? I was wondering. Guess since it's going to be daytime by the time I get up there, I'll run up and check the Roselia and the Rose Raid. Yeah, that'll be fine. And I'm going to go over and check this Licky Licky outbreak just first pass and see if... Village... But not Resident Evil Village. That's something different. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it would definitely change the way I played this game. Okay, let's make it nighttime. I don't know if I've mentioned how much I love hunting in the fog. I guess so. I guess I need to change clothes when I go back to the village. I've personally never had it work for me, but I've seen it work for you, so. Yeah. Okay. My stream feed on my stream manager on my phone froze up. Okay, we got the first ad break coming up. That is so many poison type alphas. I'm gonna run those. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Okay. I am channeling poison type. Do a few spins just for good luck. Okay, so no outbreak. I think the issue is I'm not necessarily having bad shiny luck. I'm just having bad alpha luck. I know I said this last week, but one good thing about this is the amount of iron I'm able to pick up. Okay. I was doing some double battles on Pokemon Champions this morning. Well, I guess right about the half-hour mark of Sammy's stream, I was doing some double battles in Champions. And one, I think I did 3 and won all 3 of them. Did 2 and won both of them. I can't remember. Yeah, the first one I was down to just my Garchomp, and then the second one I only used our Chaladon and Pelipper to sweep their team. Oh, big duck. That's a big punchy frog. It's a second big punchy frog. Uh-oh, off she goes. Yep. I think I can have access to Monferno and Infernate outbreaks on Romanus Island. That would be decent to get for my fighting type. I would also accept Chimchar and just evolve him at this point. Pichu and Pachirisu. Neat. It's kind of funny that I got both of those as outbreaks. Okay, yeah, it is up here. Oh. Ah, he's further down. I didn't realize they spawned him down here. Runaway squirrels. Haunter, this is between me and the squirrels. Unless you're alpha and shiny, stay out of this. Okay. I don't know why I thought I was a little further around than what I ended up being. Not what I wanted. That's fine. You're not missing anything. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna play during your stream too, and then I ended up getting distracted doing Sevi Island stuff after OBS told me to jog on. I bet. Yeah, I starting to get a bit of a little headache myself, and then this eye has been itching since I started streaming. What? Oh. That's about right. Hmm. I mean, you could just organize the safe house. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Said ye. Meow. Stacy, she said she'll be on here in just a little bit. She's trying to finish some more levels on her game. She said, "You're good." Drifloon. Now I just need a shiny and I can get that one off of there. She's like, "Oh, why are you up there?
Why are they up there?
That's a silly spot for it." Okay, well,
Well, maybe the employee shiny for me. Let me love you. Let me love you.
actually, it'd be really cool if the Alpha Drapion was shiny. He's not, but what a nerd. Yeah. Or the Alpha Tentacruel, whatever. Remember, Raid? I think if you're shiny, I'm counting you as a alpha poison because you're so toxic. That's goblin economics, my dude. Oh, wherever I want, I suppose. I'm just gonna keep sailing out to sea until I get to Unova. Come on, Basket Legion, I'm stealing you. Hmm? No, it's not. Nope. No, Ginny. And none of the random ones can be shiny right now. Because I haven't finished the big Borker.
Gentle? Gentle? Good girl.
At first she was like, I don't know about gentle. Let me just whack it and see what happens.
Hey, good girl, Mama. Good girl. Smart kitty, Mama. That is all the other kitties, but you're my favorite.
She does cause the least amount of trouble.
Yes, you
Booyah!
Tiny? Tiny!
Victory rounds!
There is the alpha toxic.
Okay, I could not remember if there was an Alpha Toxic Croak or not.
I think there is.
I think there is too, I just couldn't
I know
remember.
there's an alpha dolphin,
That may be the one.
but there's maybe a random. That way.
Yeah.
Shiny duck.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
He was just shaded. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna go around this way because I was checking on Plup.
Flip. Flip. Oh. Invite you. Oh. Toxic man.
Yeah. See, Piplup's a satchel now. Okay, yeah, that'll finish Piplup. Okay, yeah, it's just a random one. Okay, now I'm gonna go evolve my balloon. Take one.
Um, it's too late in the day.
Nah. He's in box. Oh, it's okay. He's in box 1, isn't he? Roll Roserade. See if I can get this Evo done before I have to run the ads. Hmm?
Always wait till you're back.
And with that, the shiny Driftblim from an Outbreak is done. I'm going to go ahead and run ads, and we'll be right back. Okay, OBS, I just need you to cooperate just a little bit with me there. So now... Excuse me. It's always nice when the shiny's there when you first roll up. Damn it. Most illuminating. Okay, just a fighting type Outbreak shiny and a shiny Poison Alpha. Huh?
Then your punishment.
I've already done the punishment. I've already been working on them.
The, Arcanine?
That's one of them.
That's the one I'm talking about. I feel like that's a punishment.
The item Evo and the fighting Outbreak were my main Coastlands challenges. The Driftblim and the thing with Arcanine are the extra challenges. Definitely not taking this Poison Alpha. No reason to. The Highlands doesn't have really anything guaranteed that'll help. I think there's a static alpha.
There's a toxic rope that switches.
I was gonna say, and maybe a Hisuian Sneasel, but I don't remember if there's a guaranteed one or not. Maybe, but yeah. If I can get these other two finished and go take on Arcanine, then I can go in clean slate to the Highlands. So if I'm unlucky enough to spend 5 on my number of challenges wheel, it's just the 5. Weather outside is weather. Hey, Camden. Stacy said that is true. It is weather. Yeah, I kind of thought that would be the case. That's a tough hunt still. Okay. Okay. 514. No, go ahead and then just feed the cats at 545. They'll be fine. Um, Tell her no. Well, that's not too bad, I guess, but that's quite a while to go without getting anything. Yeah, having the shiny charm and not getting stuff for a long period is wild. Well, at least it was the right species. I got a shiny non-alpha Ghastly earlier, so I was close but no cigar as well. I'm honestly surprised I haven't seen another shiny Psyduck.
This side of will be really the outfit too.
Yeah. Oh, there's an Alpha Psyduck. You were half right.
Yet.
I've had either fog or rain almost the entire time I've been here. I'm just glad that I'm not tied to a certain gender of shiny alpha. That would be even more maddening for me, I think. It'll definitely be cool once you start getting them, though. Yeah, yeah, that's a big issue. If they showed up in the massive mass outbreaks, you could just roll until you got a second wave on one. Then you'd have a good chance of getting alphas that way, but yeah, it's one of those things you gotta kind of just hunt whatever's best for you. I don't do the permutations on outbreaks mainly because I just haven't taken the time to learn it. Um, oh, you could have been shiny. That'd have been cool. Um, but yeah, some people might say the trade off for doing the permutations is worth. Yeah, see, I knew there was some stuff out there. I just never done it. I usually just go up and either scare off or catch everything. Just do it kind of regular because I'm not super concerned about whether or not I get shinies from the outbreaks. I was trying to think of how to phrase. I think the closest thing is during this challenge series is just, I need X, Y, and Z from outbreaks, but I think I basically have every shiny from this game for my living deck, so outside of my challenges, I'm not too worried about it, but yeah, you just kind of got to do what works best for your level of focus and your hunting style. That I will pass on. I had an idea of doing that for a while, and mainly Spiritomb. I decided it wasn't worth trying to do the Living Alpha decks for that, for Spiritomb mainly. That's awesome. Yeah, I think it would be cool, but it's not something that. Yeah, but Spiritomb's such a pain to catch. Um, and then the issue you're having with Alpha Eevee. Eh, so what else you were fighting type? That would have been helpful. And then I have my own bad luck with the Oshawott line, so I don't want to have to mess around with getting those as alphas. It's raining again. Yeah, so what I would do in that situation is if wherever you're running around has an MMO, just go into the area and despawn right back out, or just leave back out to despawn it. I wouldn't even bother checking if you can't get the EV encounters, but that's just a personal preference thing. Yeah, but if you're not getting maximum EV checks each run, I would personally wouldn't mess with it. Yeah, I mean, they could be. Yeah, that is true. That's a helpful thing with the weather there in the field ones. I'm starting to get that way, actually. I know. Finion. Not gonna do that because that doesn't help me. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sort of with you on the time dependent, like spawns and stuff. I had a lot of trouble when I did my Shield Professor Oaks last summer with time based, like evolutions and stuff. Um, just because my streaming schedule didn't always line up with when something needed to evolve. So I get that too. Yeah. I think, wasn't your buddy on Swish like 25 by the time we remembered it again?
Oh, no, that's just because I kept forgetting to go to.
Oh, okay.
That was on. I
Well,
knew it was. I just kept forgetting.
well, that's like on my playthrough of Y, me having a level 40 Meryl because I gave it an Everstone and didn't realize it.
No.
Yeah, I was like, why is this thing supposed to evolve at 22? Finally,
Oh.
finally checked its held item and was like, oh, I guess if I hadn't given it an Everstone.
I'm sleepy. Okay, I'm just laying on things.
Of course, my eye is itching right now. Yeah, once you get a certain number, it starts getting a little. Another Finion? It starts getting a little bit much. I'm like that with Cricketot. I failed one earlier in this playthrough, like the second stream, I think, and I'm not even worried about it. Usually I'd be like, oh, I gotta reclaim it. And I'm like, no, I'm good on Cricketot. Between the 2 or 3 full playthroughs I've done, I've caught and or failed probably about 30 of them, so yeah. I always forget to pan over and check for Zubat or Golbat. This is definitely a game that's not very kind to people who want to shiny hunt Eevee. Unless you're just getting like a regular shiny Eevee, and then you can just do the outbreaks. But yeah, if you're specifically trying to get an alpha, it's very unforgiving. Yeah, that's the biggest drawback of ZA. That makes complete sense. Now, you might be able to take the one from ZA and send it forward in the future to like Winds and Waves or whatever. You could also use it on Pokemon Champions if you wanted to. I know you mentioned you weren't much of a... Yeah, you can find them pretty easily. I haven't gotten one, but I also haven't really gone out of my way to hunt one yet, so... I did get a shiny alpha Flareon. Well, you might by the time it comes out. You never know. I don't have one yet either, but still have, over a year and a half between now and then. Well, that didn't take you long, Magic. Oh, Graveler. As long as you're not doing any sort of modifications to the software or the hardware, I don't think it'll be bricked necessarily. Yeah, they do. They do. I can see where you're coming from on that. Okay, I need to take a quick break. I'm going to run some ads and take my break real quick, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. And I am also back. I had to take a quick restroom and water break. Yeah, no, I get it. It's a big expense for the for a system. For me, with my streaming, I think it's a good enough investment. Um, yeah, yeah, that's kind of a risk with a used system just in general. But specifically a new, very expensive system. Okay, let me do some ad snoozing. Hey, Torterra. Sort of just showed up. Well, that's helpful, at least. Actually, right now, a Zubat outbreak wouldn't be too bad for me. That would help me with potentially getting a shiny Poison Alpha. It would have to be an Alpha shiny Cascoon. If I'm allowing myself to evolve. It's not really worth it. Could just potentially be frustrating. I know the last time I did a full playthrough of this game, I used a shiny Rapidash on my team. Because I got lucky and got a shiny Ponyta that wasn't the guaranteed one. I guess since it's daytime, I'll go up and check the Rose Raid. You know, Sammy, I was just thinking if yeah, I have a Turtwig plush on my desk right now. Been trying to use him to summon in some shiny luck. Um, Pretty much the entire run. So as one of my unluckiest hunts in my shiny hunting career, I was hoping Turtwig would help. Um, oh, what I was going to say, Sammy, is I think for Wednesday's stream, since we most likely have D&D, I'm going to load up that Emerald file and see if I can beat Tate and Liza with the team that I have on there. Oh, Cricketune, so helpful. Yeah, just kind of hop on there and see what I can do. See if the poison types I have are capable of winning it or if it was just an unwinnable fight. Either that or maybe mess around in the Kanto Safari Zone a little bit. I need to work on my bug catching contest Scyther hunt on my Heart Gold badge quest file. I worked on it a little bit the other day and haven't really touched it since. Yeah, I was on it the other day when we were getting ready for bed. I played it for a little bit, but not nearly as heavily as I was. Because I want Scizor to deal with the Ice Gem, and I'm going to get do a reclaim for the Safari Zone Larvitar for the Steel Gem. I don't really know who I'm going to use for Claire, because most of the best dragon options are in the Safari Zone. I don't know that I want to subject myself to another Safari Zone hunt for this badge quest. We'll have already done 2. On Alpha Krogonks. And I guess if I did another Safari Zone hunt, it would either be Bagon or Trapinch. I could also hunt Horsey and turn it into my own Kingdra, which would be kind of a cool thing to do. I want to stream a badge quest again, but I found that my favorite one to stream is Scarlet and Violet. I'm not doing another Scarlet Violet badge quest, and I'm not doing any more Paldea runs until I do have a Switch 2. I guess I could do one on start a fresh one on Swish or Let's Go, but I can't play Let's Go for 3 hours at a time. Honestly, you're not a fighting type. And I feel like even if Sudowoodo was, you wouldn't be. Hey, that's not. Just need a couple of pieces of good luck. I've been super lucky with the alpha spawns, and honestly the shiny spawns here, but I just can't seem to put the two together at the moment. Yeah. Got so lucky earlier with that Drifloon outbreak, and then haven't gotten in the other outbreaks I need. So Paris, Rose Raid, Crobat, Driftblim. I might pull out the shiny Carnivine I have. And maybe one of the shiny Cherum to take on Arcanine whenever I get to that point. I think the use a team that's only weak to the next boss fight thing will work better in a game with traditional gyms where fighting is required, but it was worth testing out on this run. Darn it. Well, that's unlikely. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I heard an alpha, and I'm not sure who it was. Helen. I don't quite have all the Pokemon cries memorized. Gee, it's foggy again. No surprise. Sorry, Professor. Geodude, who does me no good. Make it nighttime. Okay. Right the fog at least. So just as a reminder, the Shiny Poison Alpha is my last Crimson Mirelands task. It got carried forward. Um, the Fighting Outbreak Shiny is one of my main Coastlands tasks, and beating Arcanine with only Pokemon that are weak to him is one of my punishment tasks. So I'm kind of at a spot where I've got one of each type of task. Um, It is ad time. I don't have any snoozes at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and run these, and we will be right back. Starling, that doesn't help any. Keep getting all these alpha haunters. I think the static Skuntank and the static Toxicroak are still going to be my two best bets for this particular challenge. Oh, well, that happens. You didn't miss much. Just me rambling on about pocket monsters. Okay, Dustox is poison. Go to the Heights camp. This could be a good one if I get a shiny alpha from it. Would be a a funny way to end that challenge. Well, I didn't hit the ground twice there. That would have been kind of embarrassing. Okay, goodbye, dust socks. Okay, that didn't do me any good. But it was a nice little break from just riding around the Mirelands. And it completed a dex entry for me. Tangrowth. Hey, Tangrowth. I think any shiny alpha I get on this game that can go to ZA, when I'm done with this run, I'm going to send it to ZA. Part of mine? Don't you have anything better to do? Instead of bullying me? Oh. Oh, it's probably just that one behind me. That could also be helpful. Okay, I think I'm going to go over and do the outbreak first. So I guess I'll kind of do a reverse run on this one. Okay. Good luck, buddies. I hope you find your dads. My allergies are flaring up so bad today, but I'm waiting until we eat to take some medicine. Okay, as much as I want to check Goomy, I'm not going to this time. Two alpha gaslies right at the beginning. Oh, going in the water, I guess. Alright. I gotta go check them. I can't just ignore Goomy. Okay, back to ignoring Goomy. Okay, real quick, I've got to do some eye drops. I'm gonna have my headset off for just a second. Okay. See if that helps. Oh, it's all good. I don't know what the heck's going on right now. Wonder if all that dust I kicked up yesterday in here's finally starting to get to me. And I do want to do a shout out to anybody who's kind of lurking and hanging out and isn't already doing so. If you'll just go over to my wife, Sammy Gino 8's profile here on Twitch and give her a follow, that would be much appreciated. Trying to push her over 25 followers. Hey, Alpha Barboach, what are you doing? This is turning into my Legend ZA complete run Riolu hunt. Okay, we've got the last set of ads coming up. I'm going to go ahead and run those, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Sorry about that, everybody. I had to take a phone call from my mom. Sammy, did you get the phone card number that she sent you? Okay, awesome. I told her I figured you did, but, you know. She didn't do the 3-line this time, like she has been the last couple of months. Because her phone is trying to die on her. Yeah, her phone's trying to go out on her. Okay, I've got about 9 minutes left. Luckily, I did finish one challenge today, so that's definitely a positive. I might just spend the last couple of minutes of stream trying to get a fighting type outbreak. Yeah, after I do this check, I think I'm just going to reset for a fighting type outbreak for the last little bit. Staravia, that doesn't do me any good. If only Mega Staraptor was in this game. Pretty sure I said that last time, too. I think Staraptor is my favorite regional bird, so Talonflame's a close second, and then Corviknight. But I've had really good luck with Staraptor. Astrodon. Yeah, Talonflame's a really cool Pokemon. Its shiny's really nice too. Um, Hold on, Professor. Okay. Shanks. As much as I like Shanks, he does me no good. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't use Talonflame on my first playthrough of X and Y because I was still sort of in the I want to use Pokemon I know mindset. So I ended up using uh, Pidgeot. Um, but yeah, I wish I had used Talonflame instead. Oh, now you're just not going to give me any outbreaks, huh? I see how it is, Russ. Your name is going to go down in dishonor for 7 generations. Kadabra. Okay, I got about a minute left. I might be able to check one more just to see if we can end the stream on a strong note. Like I said, luckily we did finish a challenge today, so we're one step closer to moving on. Oh, Magic, did you almost knock yourself off the couch? Okay, so that is it. That is all she wrote. I mean, 160 Pokemon registered, 42 hours, 8 star. That's not too bad, actually, given some of the randomness that we're dealing with. I don't think I'm doing a raid today because I am very hungry, so I am not. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with this. Maybe finish off these last couple of challenges and move on to the Highlands. I'm gonna go ahead and get those rolled because it could be any time now that we finish that. So I appreciate everyone hanging out. I hope everyone had a good time. And until tomorrow, have a good one.